Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Miser's Guide to Evony. In today's walkthrough video, we are on to Keep 27. We're going to talk about the required buildings and resource costs to achieve Keep 27. We're going to talk about the unlocked buildings and features that appear at this level. We're going to think ahead to future Keep levels, and I'm going to give you recommendations and general commentary on what you might be working on at this stage of development. Starting with the building requirements, we have for Keep 27, we have walls 26, of course. We always have the highest level walls available. That's going to be a requirement for your Keep level. We also have Rally Spot 26. Now remember that Rally Spot 26 also includes the Army Camp of being 26 as well. So it is a hidden requirement. It is something that you need to accomplish, even though it's not technically an explicit requirement for Keep 27. You still have to do it. The resource requirements for just Keep 27 alone are 116 million food, about 150 million of each of the other three resources. And for all of the three major buildings required for that Keep, like the Keep and the two required buildings, we have about 200 million food and about 250 million of each of the other types of resources. So it is increasing quite a bit. At this point, we are also going to be unlocking the Arsenal building. That is going to, I believe, be unlocked with Keep 27. It's something that only has one level, so once you unlock it, you could build it. And level 1 Arsenal is the max level Arsenal. So you don't have to worry about getting that building all the way up to the highest level. It's just level 1 Arsenal. That's it. And with the Arsenal comes the ability to upgrade troops. And what I mean by that is, let's say you have tier 10 archers and you don't have much use for so many tier 10 archers. You could technically upgrade those with the Arsenal to become tier 11 archers. You'll have to pay resources and you'll have to speed them up and so on. And I do have a building spotlight video about the Arsenal to kind of discuss whether it's actually worth it. So I highly encourage you to check that out if you do want to learn a little more about the Arsenal and what it does. Thinking ahead to future Keep levels, we have Art Hall 27. That's going to be required for Keep 28. We have Research Factory 28, that's going to be required for Keep 29, and asterisk next to Research Factory 28 tells you there's a hidden requirement as well. So the Research Factory 28 also requires you to have Hospital at 28. Rally Spot, I skipped one. Academy 29 is required for Keep 30, and Rally Spot 31 is required for Keep 32. And asterisks, again, mean that there's a hidden requirement, so the rally spot does require you to have your army camp up to the max level to build that building. Okay, moving forward. So recommendations and commentary are going to start changing a bit as we approach the level 30 kind of stage, which used to be a max level at one point in the game. So here, there's going to be a lot coming up. What I recommend for you is that as we go, even if you are path 1, path 2, it doesn't really matter. You want to start working on getting your tavern to the highest level possible. So if you're Keep 27 right now, you should try to get your tavern up to 27 and then keep that rolling with your building. It does slow you down a bit, but what happens there is if your tavern is at the highest level, it does have the higher increased chance to give you good generals when it refreshes. And you never know. I was popping in there and I caught a Baybars, which I needed. So you can get some good quality generals in there from the tavern. And we're going to discuss at 30 how to force a whole lot of good generals at once. And so it's a very, very good thing that you're saving up as many gems as you are by not bubbling, because we are going to spend those in a couple of Keep levels. But even if you're at the point where you are just Keep 27, you have your tavern up to level 27, sometimes it is a good idea to go in there and just to do a bunch of refreshes, like spend 50,000 gems refreshing and then picking up good generals in there. And by good generals, you could take a look at the Raiding the Tavern video to see what I mean. You're not going to get a whole lot of the gold historics that you really want to get, not yet. But what I definitely expect that you will find quite a bit of at this point is you will start to see some Cleopatras, and Cleopatra is almost as good as Baybars. Double drop general is something that's going to be very valuable. So you want to get at least 4 double drop generals, preferably 5. So if you can pick up a few Cleopatras, and if you get lucky and you grab a Baybars, then that would be awesome. All right, so you just got to make sure that when you go in and start doing those refreshes, like I do in that Raiding the Tavern video, that you have a sufficient amount of gold to actually buy the generals that you want to pick up, and that you have enough gems to actually do the refresh. And you should also consider using the refresh and doing that whole process during one of the consumption events, because if you get to, let's say, 50,000 gems that are spent, you'll get some rewards back. All right, but do not go and spend all of your gems, because you will need gems. You will need them in the future. When we get to Tavern level 30, then you're going to want them to actually get a full complement of all the generals that you need. But if you spend it all right now, you won't have enough. So try to pick up some quick Cleopatras. Shouldn't take you too much, and maybe stop there. Don't go too much further. And if other stuff comes along the way that is useful, then pick those up too. All right, that's about it for this video. It's a shorter one, but thank you for watching again. Thank you for being a subscriber, and a special thank you to all the people that did decide to join the channel and become channel members and support the Miser's Guide to Evony. I will see you in the next video, which is Keep 28. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. All right, till the next video.